Okay, my first album review on YouTube is going to be on the relatively new Van Halen album, Combat Album. It's called Different Country. It was released in February of 2012. Yeah, this album's great. David Lee Roth's back after 23 years since 1984. So, yeah, I always preferred the David Lee Roth era, so this to me is, kind of like, I was, when I bought this I thought, is it getting out of Chinese democracy? Fucking bloody close, because this album actually has some good songwriting on it, and Van Halen did use like old songs from their demo sets of Jason and Warner Brothers and stuff, and it's all brilliant. Half the songs on here are really good. So like songs like Stay Frosty are was once known as Ice Cream Man, but they changed it to Stay Frosty, which is an old early version of thingy. It's kind of the same kind of crazy, maniacal David Lee Roth vocal delivery, so it's a brilliant album. Anyway, we'll start with the first track. It's called Tattoo by Van Halen, and this is actually a very mediocre song. Apart from Eddie's guitar solo riff, it's more in the same vein as, like, if any of you know David Lee Roth's kind of solo career, it's more of a lounge band cover tune kind of thing. Eddie can still solo on it. It's it's not single material. I would have picked She's a Woman, but it's the first thing. I would have made more of an impact. But it's really, really not. Thinking usually it's okay. It's still worse than some albums trying democracy. Yes, I can't bring it out. Anyway, this is not about Guns N' Roses, it's about Van Halen. Track 2, She's the Woman, is an amazing track. It was one of their old tracks from the Gene Simmons demo in like 1977 or something. 1977 was what it's like to Warner Brothers Records, and She's the Woman is brilliant track. I love She's the Woman. It's the best track on this album. Eddie shreds like a demon. He's back, vicious. I know he's had alcohol, but vicious. He's mean. Dave does his old, not the Philistine screaming he does on songs like Hot Teacher or Running with the Devil. It's more of a kind of, bluesy approach to what Dave kind of does. But it's all good. It's all good. So because Dave kind of goes into it, it's pretty good. Number 3 is You and Your Blues, which is a relatively new track that they wrote in the studio. I was watching an interview with Eddie, and he said that it was kind of a, they were jamming and it kind of came up. So, You and Your Blues is brilliant. Bass line is, this is when I'm actually going to give props to Wolfgang Van Halen, because to replace Michael Anthony, who is such a fixture in that band, is amazing, because he does an amazing job of capturing, the bass style, and you can really, have the sense of cohesion within the band within this album, because Dave's back on firing, Eddie, the Van Halens, basically the 3 Van Halens, Wolfgang, Eddie, and of course Alex Van Halen, the drummer, all 3 of them looking really pretty well, and with Dave singing, Dave Lee Roth in the band, Eddie plays guitar like everyone with Eddie plays guitar, which is this blistering kind of eruption, like finger tapping. It's amazing. Anyway, track, You and Your Blues. Back to You and Your Blues. You and Your Blues is actually a kind of a bluesy song. It's really where Dave's vocals shine, and the bass guitar from thingy. And the production quality of this album is really good. So you get to hear everything. Snare. It's a really good tight band, like I said, but Dave really steals the performance with the whole, kind of Glenn Hughes-ish kind of vocal, in the way his octave range goes higher, but he can still hit the occasion. He's not the best singer, still the singer. Anyway, number 4 is Chinatown, which is kind of a power metal, kind of Iron Maiden-ish. It's really where Alex Van Halen shows his drumming style in a kind of Hot Teacher-ish way, which I really, really, really admire. Incredible drumming. The bass playing is amazing. Wolfgang. If I could give a best player of the year best bass player, you'll give it to Wolfgang because he does phenomenally well. You know, capturing the Van Halen bass sound and the, you know, it's the same rough waxing, but still, I think that he's kind of kept that. Yeah, but Chinatown's really good. It should have been the second single. Honestly, Eddie shreds like a demon, like ever before. They just, one complaint I had about the sound is that Dave's thing is ridiculous. You know, but that's Dave. Yeah. So the next song is Blood and Fire, which is probably, going to be the third single of the entire, album, because it's actually really good track. Get the kind of call and response thing, and I love the way David Lee Roth kind of goes all slyly, like, I told you I'll be coming back, which is kind of, saying, oh yeah, I'm your favourite Van Halen frontman, no hater, not Sharon, which we tend to forget after Van Halen 3, so, yeah, it's like, I'm your favourite Van Halen frontman, and he's my favourite. Anyway, track 6 is Bullethead. Bullethead is kind of a punk rockish song for Van Halen, and Van Halen never really been a punk rock band. It's very good instrumentally. The Van Halens do well to catch the sound all through the album, especially on Bullethead. Should have just been like an instrumental band track of everyone playing constantly and like having solos, but it's good. Dave kind of spoils it with the lyrics, that's my complaint about Dave. He's Dave. Anyway, track 7 is called As Is, which is kind of a fast, romping kind of sound, which was written in the 70s, but really good track here. Honeyberry Sweet Doll is the first Eddie, which I believe is Eddie's first use of distortion and wound-up pedals, and it works really well. It's kind of unusual for Van Halen, but it's one of my favourite tracks. You should actually check it out because it's a bit out of the box for them. It's good out of the box, really good. Anyway, 9 is Trouble with Never, which should be the third single. It's amazing. Dave kind of, shows his ranting wisdomism, and it's brilliant. This is turning out to be my favourite Van Halen album at the moment, tied with the first one. 11 is called a little track called Stay Frosty, which is kind of like Ice Cream Man. Here, look on Ice Cream Man, fix, and then, get Stay Frosty. It's okay. Big River is another amazing song. It used to be called Big Trouble on the early Van Halen demos. A lot of these tracks were on the early. I've got them on bootleg on iTunes. What's next? Oh yeah, last track. Beach Working. Beach Working is shit song. It's terrible. It's Dave. Anyway, that's my review. I'll give this album 10 out of 10. Time to go to bed for me, and okay.